So today I'm going to be cooking up a keto croquette with salmon, 3 eggs, 6.5 grams of golden flaxseed meal, 30 grams of heavy whipping cream, 14 grams of butter in the pan, salt, pepper, paprika, cumin. And then for toppings, sour cream, and I'm going to shred this bacon. First, I'm just going to put my serving of butter in the pan to get it out of the way. Perfect. So I mix the wet ingredients first, and then add a small amount of flax flour and whip that together. So I like to put in some grams of salt. Salt's very important. And then a gram or so of pepper is also good. And then cumin. Just for fun. Paprika. And then we need to whip it up. I like to get the yolks broken before I add the flax flour. Okay, and now I'm going to add half serving of flax flour, only 6.5 grams or so. 7 grams is fine though. I don't mind. You really don't need much of the flax flour in my opinion. It really fluffs up big. All the fiber in it. Now I want to mix the flax flour before I add the salmon. You really use any canned fish, it doesn't matter. Tuna is delicious as well. Alright, now I'm ready to add the salmon. So now I'm adding the salmon, 2 cans of salmon. Obviously I drained them. Now the salmon itself kind of acts like a fiber or bread. You gotta smash it up real good. Mixing up well. We have a very viscous liquid here. If you want to thin it out more, you can add more cream. But I'm watching my girlish figure, so I only use 30 grams. Gotta get all those fibers separated, distributed throughout the mixture. Needs more cumin. And a little paprika. A little more. Didn't do quite enough earlier. Bowl full of gains. Surprisingly, those cans of salmon have apparently 42 grams of protein each. So, very high protein meal. Gotta get the butter evenly spread. If you want more calories and more fats, just add more butter, add more cream. If you don't like so much protein, just reduce the salmon a little bit. This is a very flexible bodybuilding recipe. You can even make it with a bunch of carbs, like that asshole Chris Jones. Gonna turn the heat real low. This is another slow cook, like the keto pan cheesecake. Very slow cook. It's gonna be nice when I can make one of these again with an appropriate amount of calories. This is only like 1,000. Gotta get all that goodness out. I guess that's as good as it gets. Now I need to flatten it out. Make sure it's relatively even consistency. As you can see, there's some separation between the egg and all the delicious meat fibers. I'm also feeling like there's not quite enough pepper in this, just based on my visual that I'm getting, even though I put about 1 gram in it. So I'm going to add some more pepper on top as well. I haven't made one of these in a while. Just been eating red meat and eggs, and that's about it. There. Like my pepper. And make sure to cover it. This is gonna be a bit. It's starting to firm up around the edges a little bit, but best to take it nice and slow. Looks about ready to quarter and flip, I'm thinking. Let's see how the edge feels. Check underneath it. Yeah, it seems about ready to quarter and flip. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, it's a little early. Should be more brown, so I'll let the rest of them get a little warmer before I flip them. Not my most beautiful keto croquette ever, but it'll do the job. I'm fucking hungry. I'm still gonna give it another 5 to 10 minutes even. Getting the other side nice and crispy and crusty really makes it a lot tastier. It improves the texture. I should have started sooner, but a little more patient, but pretty much done. It's gonna be tasty. Time to put the sour cream and bacon on. Got the sour cream all spread around. Now it's time to add those bacon bits. Good stuff. And that's the keto croquette.